Venus's union with Uranus is here to ignite and excite and encourage us to rebel against the routine. This week in astrology, our girl Venus is getting all the action. Venus is starting off the week with a conjunction with Uranus. That's what we're going to be focusing on in today's video. Later on, she's going to align with that north node of destiny and then reel it in with the square to Saturn. So the first part of the story starts here. So Venus is our planet of love, money, and relationships. Venus is the planet that tells us what we think is beautiful, what's attractive, what's pleasing to us. So in this conjunction with Uranus, we're going to want to take some risks. We're going to be feeling a little wild, a little bit of, yeah, that's boring. Let's mix it up. Let's shake it up. So on the first front, relationships, if you are single, this is the kind of energy that will inspire you to DM your crush. This will be the sort of energy that propels you to make a move. If you are feeling confined in any sort of way in your life, Venus's conjunction with Uranus may inspire us to push the boundaries a little bit, to sort of give ourselves some slack, to give ourselves some space to try things out, try things on, push the limits of possibility a little bit. This is the time to rebel against the routine. So if you are in a committed relationship with children like me, this is the weekend to get a babysitter and go have a wild night on the town. I recently appeared on the astrology podcast for the June forecast, and I referenced climbing an abandoned bridge and drinking a 40. That's something I often do with my wild and crazy friends when there is a Uranus aspect, because, it just wants us to feel alive. There's something about, breaking the rules, feeling a little bad, feeling naughty. Like that is the thing that Venus's conjunction to Uranus wants us to do. It's definitely mischievous and very independent. So on that front, if you are feeling confined in any sort of interpersonal dynamic, whether that is a professional dynamic, a romantic dynamic, whatever it may be, Venus's conjunction to Uranus might say, I want to take some space. And this is the time to try it out, to give yourself some distance, be a little bit more independent, feel yourself. Because like I said, next week we'll have that square to Saturn where we'll be able to sort of redefine or update the terms and conditions of the union, so to speak. So Venus's conjunction to Uranus says, hey, let's try something different. The same old isn't really working, whether it's feeling limiting or it's boring or whatever it might be. So this is the time to do something wild, open up the relationship. Explore, have some fun, do something you've never done before. And in terms of beauty and artistry, this is when you want to take some risks. So something with your hair, if you're an artist, if you're redesigning your house, this is the time where you take some risks. And you can always reel it back in next week with Saturn. Venus rules finances too. So this will sort of combine forces with the North Node energy where you might do some wild spending at this time. And don't worry, you'll reel it back in with Saturn next week. But this is the time you might feel it's the time to do it, but it's also the time to watch because you'll be tempted to do it. So depending on your situation, right? But this is impulse buys. This is impulse buys. But we will also see it affect the markets. So combined with that North Node, we're going to see the markets do some crazy things. And here where I live in the States, we're dealing with some mega inflation. It's not good. We're seeing prices skyrocket. Gas is the highest I've ever seen it. And so that's not only a problem, but we're going to see some extreme ups and downs. I think it'll affect the crypto as well. I know crypto's gone up, it's gone down. It's really down right now. So that's sort of that unpredictable quality from Uranus that we're seeing. And again, with with, well, I guess we'll talk about that more with the North Node one. So for now, that was your Venus conjunct Uranus astrology shot of the day. I hope it fills your cup with wild possibilities, and I hope it ignites you and excites you. For now, bye so much for tuning in with me today. If you're seeking more support in your astrological journey, be sure to check out my latest offering, Moonrise. It's a monthly astrological meetup centered around chart interpretation and synthesis. It's a place where you get to apply some of those techniques that you learned in class or in books and share this space. It's conversational, it's casual, it's a place where you get to connect with other astrologers, share the language of astrology, learn from myself and others. And for more information about that, you can check out details on my website. Talk to you soon. Bye.